Hello, good morning. So today I want to talk about something I call the rule of opposites. Let me explain. A lot of times I realize that the natural tendency to do something is not necessarily the right thing. And ironically, usually the right thing that you have to do is exactly the opposite of what you want to do. Let me give you an example. There are two scenarios I can think of. As a doctor, medical errors are almost inevitable because we are human and sometimes we overlook a diagnosis or miscalculate the risk for a certain procedure. So in that situation, we really don't want to confront the patients that's involved in the medical error because it's going to be a very difficult and awkward conversation. Yet, that conversation is the one that you need to have the most and as soon as possible. So that would illustrate this rule of opposite. You really don't look forward to having that conversation with the patient or the parent, but you really have to confront it and be honest, being straightforward, and own up to your mistake. The other scenario is for physician burnout. A lot of doctors, their reaction to burnout is to cut back, to work part-time, maybe 80%, 50%, or they will simply kind of check out emotionally from their work and their patients because that's the natural reflex or instinct. But what I realized that after being a doctor for nearly 30 years, the cure for burnout is not less engagement, it's more engagement. I think when you're more involved with your patient, you connect more with them, and you really start to feel and realize the original reason why you became a doctor in the first place. When you connect with the patients, not only does it bring your medical practice to a higher level, and the patient directly benefits from your engagement, it also benefits you because the more you put in, the more you get out of the experience. The more you feel connected, the more meaning that you feel about the work that you do every day. And when I see someone with just a ear infection, it's not just a ear infection. I really get to connect with the patients and the parents. It's a valuable and precious human experience. And when I get deeply involved with my patients, I get so much in return. And this is the most important cure for burnout. So think about that. And also, I'm a member of the Rotary Club. And I realize that the more I put into the club, the more I contribute, the more service I do, the more engaged I become, and the more I get out of the entire experience. So, yeah, so that's my realization and insight this morning. And I hope you find that useful, and feel free to put your thoughts into the comment section. I'll see you next time. Bye.